How to set up your Zen thermostat with the Xfinity Home app. This video will walk you through how to use the Xfinity Home app to install and pair your Zen thermostat. The Xfinity Home app is available from the App Store and Google Play. Sign in with your Xfinity username and password. After you log in, select Add a device. Tap Zen Thermostat, then select Continue. Now open your Zen thermostat. The box should include the thermostat, wall mount, and wiring plate, along with a blanking plate to hide any imperfections left from your previous thermostat. You'll also find 2 screws, 2 anchors, wire labels, and 4 AA batteries. If the batteries are already installed in your thermostat, leave them installed and do not pull the battery tab until the app instructs you to. To complete installation and pairing, you will need a drill with a 1/4-inch bit, a screwdriver, and a ballpoint pen or pencil. You may also need a level and electrical tape. Tap each box to confirm and then select Continue. Before you begin, make sure your HVAC system is functioning properly. Then, turn off the power to your HVAC from your circuit breaker or HVAC power switch. Make sure your HVAC is off by increasing or decreasing the temperature in your home by several degrees. Your HVAC should not turn on. Now, remove your old thermostat cover. Once you remove the cover from your old thermostat, you will need to make sure your system is compatible with the Zen thermostat. If your system is labeled 120 volts to 240 volts, or you see thick wires with wire nuts, your system is high voltage and is not compatible with the Zen thermostat. If your thermostat is incompatible and was purchased online or by phone from Xfinity, call 1-800-XFINITY to process your return. Thermostats purchased from Xfinity retail locations should be returned in store. Return policies for non-Xfinity retailers may vary. Please check your receipt for details. Now that you've determined your system is compatible, take a picture of the wiring in your old thermostat. You can reference this photo as you set up your new thermostat. If you see a jumper wire, remove it and set it aside. You will not need this for the Zen thermostat installation. Tap the blue button and follow the in-app prompts to complete your thermostat installation and pairing. We'll call out some of the most important steps here. When selecting your existing wire configuration, tap the boxes that correspond with the letters on the wire terminal. Only select letters associated with wires that are connected to the terminal. Do not select letters based on the color of the wires. If you need help, reference the photo you took of the original wire configuration. If you had a jumper wire, select the box that corresponds with the terminal that's still connected after removing the jumper wire. Once finished, select Continue. Now, disconnect each wire one at a time and label it with a wire label. Do not place the labels too close to the ends of the wires, as this will make insertion difficult. Make sure 3/8 inch of the wire is exposed. Your new wire configuration may not require you to connect all your old wires. If that's the case, make sure any wires that are not reconnected are properly insulated. To insulate unused wires, trim the exposed wire and then wrap the end in electrical tape. Be careful to not allow any wires to fall into the wall cavity. Now attach the mount for your new Zen thermostat to the wall using your level and drill. Use the blanking plate to cover any imperfections on your wall if necessary. To connect your wires, attach each labeled wire to the corresponding terminal. Use the photo you took of your old configuration, as this may be helpful. The app may prompt you to check and possibly remove one of the 2 links on the back of the thermostat display. The links take the place of the jumper wire. If you do not encounter this screen during installation, this step is not required for your configuration. Insert the batteries into the thermostat unit. If your batteries are pre-installed, remove the battery tab from the unit. Prefs will appear on the front of the display, indicating you have reached the Preferences screen. Do not mount your thermostat display at this time. Turn the display over. Locate the configuration button on the back of the display. Press the button once to enter configuration mode. CONF will appear on the front of the display. Now, tap the center of the front of the display. The default system code 00A will appear. The Xfinity Home app will provide you with a system code for your thermostat configuration. Use the thermostat display to select the code provided by the app. Do this by tapping the up or down arrow on your main display. Once you reach your system code, tap the center of the display to confirm. The code will flash once accepted. Now you're ready to mount the thermostat display. Restore the power to your HVAC from the circuit breaker or HVAC power switch. Wait several minutes for your HVAC to power up. Get started with a system check by tapping the center of the main display of your thermostat. You should see the current temperature. Now, tap the arrows on the left or right edge of your main display to control your thermostat modes and turn it off, or to heat, cool, or fan. Select Heat. Tap the up arrow to increase the temperature in your home. Once you've reached the desired temperature, tap the center of your thermostat display to confirm. The temperature will flash on screen once it's been set. Now, check to see if your HVAC responds. Repeat this process with each thermostat mode, giving your system time to adjust as you transition between each mode. Once your installation is complete, you can pair your thermostat with Xfinity Home. Make sure your Xfinity Home touchscreen is active before starting the pairing process. Remove the thermostat display. Press the network button on the back of the display 5 times to start the pairing process. Once you've named your thermostat, secured the display, and see the flashing network indicator, you're all set. Now that you've finished installation, you're ready to set up EcoSaver. Tap Next to get started. With EcoSaver, you can create heating and cooling schedules to keep your home comfortable. EcoSaver learns your preferences and uses local weather to help you save energy. Visit Xfinity.com/Xfinity Home Thermostat for more information about how to set up and pair your Zen thermostat.